Hey guys. Okay. I know I haven't done a video in a long ass time and my boyfriend's gonna watch this and laugh at me the next time he sees me. But anyways, okay. So I've been preoccupied with school and work and just trying to keep it all together. So yeah. I bought 2 books for myself and I bought a set of 3 based off this one book that I'll show you. And it's called Wreck This Journal by Keri Smith. And it's literally, they give you pages to do and you get to wreck it and all that stuff. I've done some of it, but not all of it. So, like, these crap right here, it says you put your name, phone number, your address and whatnot, but I'm not going to show you that. So yeah, like, you have to write your name in white. Well, I did it in black pen. And then illegibly, in tiny letters, backwards, faintly, huge letters, your address, your phone number, and then I put a note in here saying if I hand you the book, you have to randomly just open it and do whatever the page tells you, and then you sign, you put your name down, what you on the page you did, and the date. So yeah, but yeah. So, and I said, don't be afraid to go wild because the point is to wreck the journal, which it literally is. I've done some of the things like add your own page numbers, which in my book has 213. Some get like 216 and whatnot, but I don't know. All depends where you start and end. And it gives you a list of materials that you'll be using in this book and whatnot. Like, it's just weird. But yeah, I colored that page. Supposed to crack the spine, which I've cracked it pretty well, I believe. And then, what else have I done so far? I've done the poke holes in this page. All these pages, I will be doing a video on what I do every week to it, and finally a finished one. So yeah, it's gonna be fat. I've seen videos on Facebook already about how fat they get, and I mean they're huge. So yeah, press leaves and other found things. So I went outside in my yard yesterday because I'm from Minnesota, and it was cold, but I mean it was like, I believe it was in the high 40s, low 50s. So yeah, I went out there with my cats and I got some mulch, some more mulch but different color, a little string of mulch, a maple leaf, and then I don't know what this leaf is, but I call it the other things. So yeah. And then you're supposed to scratch on this page with a sharp object. I did a tweezers, my boyfriend got a hold of it, and I just keep scratching at it. So yeah, it's different. And then I even scratched the name in there. I mean the number in there with my tweezers. Let me show you. My tweezers is sharp. Sorry. It's a pointy thing. It hurts. Let's see, what else have I done? I've done the fill this page with circles. I did that tonight. So yeah, I did my black, I did different ones, I did the number there and circles, or I guess scribbles. But yeah, I think it's fun. I did a circle with squares in it, so it's different. That's just my thought, though. And you can't go wrong with this book. Should have done this before, but it says, the instructions here, it says, carry this book everywhere you go. Follow the instructions on every page. Order is not important, so you literally can skip around. And then instructions are open to interpretation. So, yeah, it doesn't matter what you do, really. And then experiment. Work against your better judgment. So, yeah, there's no right, there's no wrong. But there's things in here that are just different. You wouldn't think of doing them to a book, but then again, this is out of the box. Like, there's a test page, which I did. For that circles, I wanted to know what the background would look like with the color combination, so I went to that page and I did it. Which eventually all these pages will probably be colored in. And most of the book I kind of did in pen and kind of did in pencil. So I took my mom's mechanical pencil and I put it in there and I put her name and mom and then the date I took it. And eventually I'll just color the background, some color. And then there's a part in this book, make a sudden, destructive, unpredictable movement with this book. So today I just threw it across my hall. Which I was like, whoa, and everybody's like, what's wrong with you? I was like, it's what it says to do. And it does work against your better judgment. Like, when I hit 100 for my page numbers, I put 100 up here and just whatever. Eventually this will be colored in or something. Like, a happy color, I guess, because the next page is a page of good thoughts. And my sister, I handed it to her and she did this, so here's her page. She decided to destroy it, but she left it so then it stayed in there, which I'm happy, but, you know, gonna be hard to color, but yeah, we'll get it. And it says I can't look while she was doing it, so it was kind of freaking me out. And then I did the connect the dots, where you're supposed to close your eyes, connect the dots from memory. I did horrible, you know, but hey, I'll make something out of that. It is something different. I really can't say much on what I do and what I don't do with this book, because it's one of those things where it's like, ooh, okay. And then my mom did this one yesterday, and I gave it to her, and it says a page for 4-letter words. So she wrote down some 4-letter words, and she didn't put a whole lot because just in case I hand it to someone else and they pick the same page. So yeah, eventually I kind of want it where it will spill over here, but then I don't, because the page before it says lose this page, accept it. So I have to accept losing this page, so I don't want anything to go on the back, because what if it's something really cool? But that's all part of it. Like, there's one, I'm trying to find it. I have to scrub this page. There's a part where I have to bring this book in the shower with me. I'm thinking I'll probably just take the page with me, rip it out, and then glue it back in or something. So yeah, it's just different, like a stain log. But yeah, I really like this book altogether. And then I have to figure out a way to attach these 2 pages, so I can either do this one and the newspaper one that's ahead of it, or I can attach this page with rub on a dirty surface, but we'll see. There's another one. Where is it? It's like, no. But for 200, I just drew 200s on it. That was about it. And then, slide this journal, this page, face down a long hallway. So that's gonna be fun. Then there's like pages where you have to tie a string around it, go for a walk, or you tie a string around it and let it hit walls and whatnot. That's gonna be fun. So that is by Keri Smith. I got this at Barnes & Noble for $15 at Mall of America, which there will be a haul video eventually. And then at Barnes & Noble again, I got The Pointless Book started by Alfie Diaz. He's on YouTube, so yeah. I've been watching his channel ever since I got this book, and it's pretty fun. But I haven't started this book because I did write this journal first, so I want to complete one before the other. So The Pointless Book is kind of the same thing, but there's so much to do. Like, you have to place squares, and then your favorite childhood memory, you have to graffiti a wall, turn this page with your elbow, turn this page with your ear, what was it? Flick some paint on the page, so it's creative, again. And, like, there's a page where you have to turn to page 190, so let's go to 190, if I can get there. And then when you get to 190, turn to 130. So it just keeps making you go back and forth, which is really fun because if you think about it, it's totally Elfie. So yeah, that's all I can say about that one without making this a super long video. There will be a haul video, so I'm hoping to upload at least 2 or 3 videos this week to make up for how much I missed and whatnot. So yeah, bye.